Hey everybody, what's up? Today I'm gonna pull some cards because I'm feeling like, I don't know about you, but the energy I feel like has been all over the place. One day I'm like in a super good flow, or even in the same day I'm like in a super good flow, and I'm like really tuned in, tapped in, turned on, as Abraham Hicks says, and like really going with my intuition and just flowing and everything's good. And then I'll be all in my head and like getting like anxious or sort of down or doubting myself or all that kind of stuff. So I just want to pull some cards and kind of see what the heck is going on. I don't do tarot like most people, so I don't really pay attention to like, oh, this is the Ace of Pentacles, this means blah blah blah. I just use the images on the cards and I intuit the meaning, and it usually applies to what's going on. So let's see. First one we have here. Ooh, that's a beautiful card. I love this deck too. It's awesome. Harmony. That's very applicable to what I'm talking about. So as you see the rock structures here. So this is about the balance, the ebb and flow that I was just discussing. So the emotional roller coaster. I feel like I've been like slamming up and crashing down. So this is kind of, this points to that. So if you're feeling like that as well, like you're having that up and down, that's part of the way that the universe is. So we tend to put things into piles as this is bad, this is good. These are negative feelings, these are positive feelings. The universe doesn't really see things that way. Everything is love, everything is neutral. So the more that you just accept that and embrace that there's going to be those ups and downs as part of the roller coaster, and you're in harmony with that, oh my gosh, you're going to have such an easier time, because you're not going to be judging it so harshly and getting stuck in either the high or the low. You're just going to be going with the flow and in harmony. Next we have, again, applicable, resistance. Resistance. So she's trying to balance this stuff here. So how much resistance are you experiencing in your life right now? There's a lot of changes. We got spring going on. That's a whole new thing, and that can really stir up a lot of emotions for people, just because we are, we've, for thousands of years, we've been living on this earth and connected with the cycles and the moon and the seasons, and these things do have an effect on us, just like they do with animals. So look at areas of resistance. What are you resisting this? Are you resisting the change? Or are you going with the flow again? Are you in harmony, or are you resisting? Because the more that you just say, okay, spirit, source, God, soul, higher self, whatever words you want to use, the more you just say, okay, I'm ready to get out of the way, I'm willing, I'm open, talk to me, and just show me the way, and I trust it, I trust the path, you'll just get to where you want to go that much faster, and you're going to have a lot smoother of a ride. Another one, rebirth. Perfect. Rebirth. We've got a new season, we've got spring, we've got flowers, we've got birds. This is an opportunity for everybody. Don't get so caught up in what's going on in the news right now and in the world and worrying about how that's going to affect you. We're going through a rebirth, and birth can be painful, but just we're thinking about that end result. Think about your end result. Remember, they say always think from the end. So what does that mean, thinking from the end? That means that every single thing along your path is all part of the perfect unfolding. It's all getting you to that destination, to that goal. It is all getting you to that rebirth, that new you. So trust that even if you're feeling struggle or you're seeing something as an obstacle, it's not an obstacle. It's perfect. You're right on the path. You're headed for rebirth. It's all part of the perfect unfolding. Breath. Okay, this is a really good reminder. Ground, connect, breathing. Breath work, I've just started doing breath work, and it has been very transformative for those of you that are looking to manifest or to create a new identity. Breath work is the way to go. Breath work and meditation, because talk about getting your ego out of the way. That will really clear you and open you up and speed things up. Also, look at we've got some greenery and such here. Along with the ebb and flow and being in harmony, don't forget about nature. Don't forget about connecting with nature. It could be as simple as going outside and literally touching a tree and just feeling it, because trees communicate with each other through their roots, which is really cool. And you don't see a tree freaking out in the middle of winter and going, oh my God, where are all my leaves? Like, what the hell's going on? Am I gonna ever get them back? No, it relaxes. It breathes, it knows, it trusts, and it knows that the leaves are going to come back at the appropriate time and that they're just in the middle of a season. Also, don't get so caught up in the material world and in, like I said, the news and worrying. If you connect with nature And if you keep yourself balanced, that's about keeping your chakras balanced too. Your root chakra needs just as much love as your crown chakra. So if you're always up here all the time working on your third eye, working on your crown chakra, you're going to be really stressed out. Same thing if you're always working on your root chakra, it's all about the daily grind and work and providing and money and family. There's nothing inherently wrong with that, but you need to have that balance. You need to have that breath. When you do breathing exercises, I always recommend that you imagine first a grounding cord going from the base of your spine all the way down into the core of the earth. So you kind of breathe it out. Then you breathe it back in up to your heart. Your heart connects your the higher realms and Mother Earth. Okay. So that's like the middle point. So breath work is really good for that because it'll align your energies and it will align like your root chakra, like I said, all the way up to your crown chakra. So that's another one. That's another good one. Okay, let's see. I think that might be all I have for today. Oh, this one just popped out. So let's do one more. Reflection. That's another good one. Reflection. Okay, so this one again, I'm thinking about like your new identity. So when you're working on this, embodying this new identity, are you constantly looking for results or looking to see, like, is it changing? Is it progressing? Am I becoming that person? That slows you down and trips you up. Okay, so you should be reflecting and assuming that you are embodying that new identity. When you do look in the mirror, look for, oh my gosh, look at this new person I'm becoming. Don't compare where you are to where you want to be, where you are to where you want to be, because that will also trip you up. What else do I want to say about this? I was thinking about like when you get to the end of your day and you think about your day, Neville Goddard suggests that you go through your day and you imagine anything that went how you didn't want it to go, you revise and you imagine that it went exactly how you wanted it to go. That will not only, heal you for today and for the night and put you on a good path, but it'll make for a better tomorrow. So don't be afraid to make those reflections. Even if things didn't go how you went, change it, flip it. Imagine it that it went exactly perfectly how you wanted it to go. Again, it's about assuming that every step along the way is part of the perfect unfolding and it's all perfect. Okay? I love you. Like and subscribe. Have the best day. And I'm out.